Hold on, let me cut you back up. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey, Alicia Favors. Hey there. You on YouTube watching us? We finna come in with some of this music right now. How about that? We'll be in just a minute. We rolling in here. Y'all see me fixing my hair, trying to make it look cute.
Into Cafe Radio with your host, Jesse. For your appetizers, you'll get a smorgasbord of the best music on the planet. Our main course will be awesome guests talking about love, life, and relationships. Your dessert, a sweet treat selected by your chef and host, Jazzy. The Love Cafe. It's not just a radio show, but a movement of love. So come break bread with us every Wednesday, noon to 1 p.m. on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. I know we got some of that. This is your girl Jazzy. We got some of that good gospel music. No greater love. No greater love. That's right. No greater love than what you're getting here every Wednesday from noon to 1. That's what we give you. No greater love. That's right. You can't find as much good love music as you anywhere you look because we play the best music on the planet here. This is your girl Jazzy at the Love Cafe, and I'm excited about today's show. What we're gonna talk about? What we talk about every Wednesday? Love. Just in case you didn't know, make sure you share this. You know what I noticed, and I'm not trying to read nobody or nothing like that, but I am trying to read you. I noticed that people will share a little bit of anything, but when it comes to love, we don't want to share that. When it comes to positive things, we don't want to share that. We'll share all about who's having a fight, just you name it, we share it. But I want you to hit the share button and share this with your family and friends that are on Facebook. The reason for that is because it may not be for you today. Well, I'll tell you what, our topic today is love is kind. That's for all of us. So if that's what you want to hear, and if that's what you want people to understand, just go and hit the share button. It's easy. Just share it. Share it on Facebook, share it wherever you are. And so we're going to be talking about love is kind today. And one of the reasons I thought about it, I got to be praying. Well, I don't be kind of praying. I be praying about what the show should be about so that I can share what the Lord has shared with me, change me. And if it changes me, or if in the process of working through this, it can also change you. I'm trying to look at my camera instead of looking at myself. I'm kind of cute. But anyway, so if it can change. So we're gonna be talking about love is kind. And say, where did you get that from? I'm gonna give you the scriptures. 1 Corinthians 13:4 and verse 8. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoings, but rejoices in the truth. We're going to come back here after the next song. We're going to talk about what the word kind is. We're going to probably be breaking this down a little bit each week as we go, because I think that it's very important when we talk about we love someone or we love, our family, friends, or our mate, that we remember to be kind. I've heard people say, child, my mama and them used to say, I just have an evil old spirit. Here's an opportunity to change it. Or that's just the way that I am. I'm rude like that. I'm ugly like that. Can you be kind like that? If we say that we are exemplifying what Christ is, can we learn to be kind to one another, to strangers, to loved ones, smile? Those are some of the things we talk about that. But we're going to go to our next song. Yes, we are. Our next song is going to be It's Not About Us, Bishop Noel Jones, because it really isn't just about us. Okay? If it was just about us, we can roll in that rudeness, that meanness. But when we want to be an example of Christ, and then we say that we have the love of Christ within us, then we know it's not just about us. Yeah, it's about Jesus, Bishop Noel Jones. How about that? Bishop Noel Jones.
to Christ. Everything I am, everything I'll be, put it at his feet. Hey, it's not about us. He's about to sit high and look low. It's about hallelujah tonight. Come on. It's not about you. Jesus. It's about Jesus. I love this verse. Second verse. Tell them, come on. Say it's not about money. We didn't come here for fame. It's not about titles. You don't get a house to go right here. I'm an instrument of praise. I'm not ashamed. I'm ready to move for them. Come on. It's not about us. Come on. Put your hands together tonight. Think about Jesus. He's the only living God. It's not about you. Yeah, but it's about Jesus. I don't think I heard him. Say it again. It's not about us. Thank you, Jesus. Tonight, it's about Jesus. Tell your neighbor, it's not about you. Hey, but it's about Jesus. Come on now. It's not about Jesus. Let me scream. He's the only one in history that died for you and died for your sins. He wants you tonight. He wants to hear from you tonight. It's about Jesus. We come into this. Here we go. It's not about us. It's not about us. It's not about us. But it's about Jesus. It's not about us. It's not about us. It's not about us. But it's about Jesus. It's not about us. It's not about us. It's not about us. But it's about Jesus. It's not about us. It's not about us. It's not about us. But it's about Jesus. But it's about Jesus.
Hey, it's not about us, it's about Jesus. So, and most of my listeners are Christians that are here. And so, one of the things we walk around, we say we love people and we want to be a light and we want to make a difference in the world. And in order for us to do that, guess what? We got to be a light. And we have to exemplify those things that are Christian. And we have to exemplify those things which show kindness, the traits and attributes of what love is. So we're going to talk a little bit more about it because a lot of people say, well, you know, I love this and I love that person. I love this. And then you mean to them and you don't understand why. And it may not be them. Hold on, I got some feedback here. But it may not be them. Maybe it's about how you're portraying yourself or how you are portraying who Christ is. If he's kind, let me give y'all some synonyms to what kind is. Well, let me give you the definition. Kindness means, or being kind means having or showing a friendly, generous, and considerate nature. Three things that are very, very important there. Friendly. The Bible says for you to be considered friendly, you know, for you to have friends, you first have to be friendly. We go around looking for folks trying to say, okay, are they friendly? They're not friendly. What about you? See, most of the time when I'm talking here, I do what we call, and I'll say this again, mirror experiences. Can I look in the mirror and really consider myself a friendly person? Okay, not fake friendly, but consider myself to be definitely a friendly person. Generous. Love, a kind person is generous. They're giving of themselves. And I'm not saying give away everything you have, but what I'm saying is, can you have a giving heart? All right, there we go. My son, Stuart, he said, love is not love until it's stretched, baby. We don't know how much we love someone until we are stretched in a place that we still can extend ourselves in generosity. Okay, so when we talk about that, is love is generous. It's considerate in nature. See, sometimes people are considerate sometimes when it's convenient for them, when they feel like it, but is that their nature? The nature is the very essence of who you are, your spirit. Do you just have a generous, kind, loving spirit? Uh-huh. Yeah, some synonyms. Affectionate. Is that part of your nature that you're affectionate? I'm just not affectionate by nature. I don't like nobody touching me unless I tell them to touch me. That ain't your nature. That's how you acting. Okay? Uh, Amiable. Somebody not always wanting to argue about stuff. You know, some people think that relationships, well, I look for the argument because it's going to come. It really, and you are going to have disagreements, but being amiable, being just nice. It's nice to be nice when you know you're nice. Charitable, compassionate. Compassionate. Being compassionate to someone and understanding that they may be going through something. If they didn't speak to you in the hallway at work, maybe you ought to go and ask them, is everything okay? Instead of you running up to them and saying, guess what? Girl, I knew they wasn't going to speak. They don't never speak. I made the mistake one time of thinking a young lady was disregarding me and found out she had lost 80% of her hearing in her ear. But because I prejudged her, not understanding when I said hi, she didn't hear me. Yeah, that's why I say I look in the mirror first because I have to remember what I do. It's cordial, courteous, and friendly. Those are just some of the synonyms of kind. And I want you all, I see quite a few of y'all on here today. Thank God, I love y'all for being here. Make sure you hit the share button. But one of the things I want you to do is think about which of these things do you have an area that you can work on. Okay? When it comes to y'all, my little screen changed. I couldn't find out. But what are some of these things that you can work on? Can you be more friendly? Can you be more considerate in your relationships, in your friendships? Can you be more affectionate with your mate? Okay? If they keep turning you away, you know what? Keep trying. Keep trying. And one of the things is let them know. It's so very important that we remember to value those that we love and we say we love. I would hate for someone that we love to leave this earth and we weren't even kind to them. I know you would hate that too. I have a request that we have. Our next song is going to be a request. And this is by one of our listeners, Kimberly Steichel. And she requested Natalie Cole, A Little Bit of Heaven. Yes, all righty. Okay, then. Hey, Gwen, Rochelle, how you doing? We got a lot of people on here. A Little Bit of Heaven. Miss Natalie Cole. How about that?
to be alone. Shut up the world, just let it spin. Maybe we'll touch a little bit of heaven. Oh, just let it spin. Maybe we'll touch a little bit of heaven. Heaven's right here for us. We don't need a mountain to climb. No, no, no. There's just to do us in the love that we love. And those we need tonight to be alone. Shut up the world, just let it spin. Why don't you think a little bit of heaven? It goes back on. Maybe we'll find a little bit of heaven. Turn on the light and close the door. I know we can make a little bit of heaven. Turn on the light and close the door. Maybe we'll find a little bit of heaven. Turn on the light and close the door. Maybe we'll find out.
Hey, that is Natalie Cole, A Little Bit of Heaven. Y'all, we have an opportunity here on earth to just have a little bit of heaven with those that we love. And one of the key things to that is understanding what the makeup of love is. People say, well, people have different definitions of love. Yeah, they do. And one of the things is I found out, if we go with what the Bible says, because it says God is love, and that's what the Bible says. And if we go with those characteristics, then we have a better viewpoint and a better opportunity to share love and experience love with others. We really do. We really do. Sometimes I think that my viewpoint and my concept of love is just kind of out there, because I've heard people say love is weak. There's nothing weak about love, because you have to be able to withstand a lot of things when it comes to that word love. We talk about falling out of love. The reason you fall out of love is you fall out of the characteristics of what make of love. You stop being kind to one another. You stop being considerate of one another. You stop being compassionate. Yeah, those are some of the things that make you fall out of love. Because when you stop having the elements of it, you're pouring from an empty cup. And we talked about that last week with Jeff Soldier. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you empty, you can't pour into that one that you love. You're always waiting on somebody to pour into you. So that's one of the things that we talk about. We want to thank our listener for asking for that song. That's Kimberly Steichel. I think she's out of Ohio, and she requested that. She says she lost her fiance. And sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose it. So she wanted to do that. We don't have that opportunity to get to dance again. We don't have that opportunity, and we get so caught up into things that we forget about each other. And so that's very important. Love is being kind. It's being friendly, courteous, and all of that. Oh, yeah. Your girl Jazzy is going to tell you about the love thing. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. If you have something is, and here's a request. This is, I think, Gwen's first time getting a chance to be with us. Loving being stretched gives God all the room to grow in you. It does. Being stretched. stretching ourselves to a point. Sometimes it's like, oh man, I've given all I can give. Giving just a little bit more. Now, one thing I'll say is you also need people to pour back into you. So that's one of the reasons I asked y'all to share this video so you can share with other people what love is. We're going to have this love thing and we're going to keep it a secret. We're not going to keep this love thing a secret. I told you it's a pandemic. We got it going on here at the Love Cafe. It is a pandemic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we want it to spread like everybody was saying, wow, what happened? It's a pandemic. Y'all need to get your booster. Well, I want y'all to get this booster of kindness today. I want y'all to get this booster of love today. You have to rebuild and reboost. Yeah. So your immune system will be able to fight against hate because it's a lot of it out there. It is a lot of hate out there. And for us to be able to fight it, we have to continually to be kind to those sometimes that are not kind to us. Sometimes stepping and going out of your way, somebody mean and hateful and contrary, and you just do a kind act anyway. Because I'm going to tell you, darkness can't shine where the light is. That's all that I know. I'm telling you the truth there. Go cut the light off, and there's darkness. But when you cut that switch on, there's the light, and you are called to be the light. I'm called to be the light in our relationships, in our families, in our friendships, in our communities, everywhere. Called to be the light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. We're going to our next song, y'all. We're going to our next song. All right. So anyway, that's what love is. Mickey Howard. Y'all know what love is, right? Y'all know what love is, right? You know what it is, right? Yeah. That's Mickey Howard. That's what love is.
I love you so. I'll never let you go till the end of time. You will always be forever mine, baby. We'll share our love. We'll never understand each other. Love that's built on trust. I'll never love again. You're the only one. You give me all that I need, and I can't get you out of my mind. We have the love everyone wants, and we know it's real. But the way we feel, it was so hard to find. Just like Romeo and Juliet, our love is strong. It's from the river, like a hand in love. Nothing but living. That's what love is for me. You smile, can't resist. No one could love me better. Until the end of the time, we'll be together. You're so hard on me. I kept the fuck beyond what one can see. Keep on loving me this way. Forever in my heart, you'll always stay, baby. You can leave me. We have to love that love is a wrong. See, and we know it's free. Cause the way we feel was so hard to find. Just like Romeo and Juliet, our love is strong. It's from the river, like a hand in love. Nothing else a better live. That's what love is. Honey, honey, honey,
Hey, that's what love is. Like Romeo and Juliet, you're loving someone, and you know how relationships first start out. You can't get enough of them. Can't spend enough time with them, and then after about 6, 7 months, you don't want to be around them anymore. You're not kind. They call you. What you want? What? After about a year, about 2 or 3 years, you nasty. You real nasty. Nasty to them. Well, they know they better treat me like this or whatever. So we talk about those things. Being in love, being with someone, being kind to them. Because guess what? You're on the same team. See, that's what we forget. It's teamwork. And if you're on the same team, you're working toward a goal. And that goal is your love being better than the next love. I love it like that. I love it that when you try to say, I can love you better than the next person. I cannot be replaced because I can love you better than the next person. And by doing that, continuously being kind to that person. Oh, sometimes you may not want to be. Sometimes they may say something real nasty to you. Sometimes silence yourself. Yeah, just silence yourself and think, how can I respond to this in a kind manner? Whether it be family members, whether it be neighbors or whatever, or friends or loved ones, someone that you're in a relationship with. How can I respond in a kind manner that I can be a light to them, even though they may be being nasty? But how can I do so? What is it going to hurt me to just not say anything this time? And now I'm not, hold up, because some of y'all might be getting confused. I'm not saying silence your voice. But until you can say something kind, don't say anything. Mama say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Well, sometimes that doesn't mean always being quiet, but that means being silenced for that moment because of how you may respond. Words matter. Words hurt. Words do. And watch actions. It's you're a priority if they're not treating you like you are a priority. Maybe it's time for you to either write it down to say it, to explain to them how you're feeling. And if they disregard that, what you do is you determine, do I want to stay in this? Do I want to go on? Sometimes we have to accept that people are not where we are. People are not kind. If you're going to be in that relationship and you know that they're not kind, you're just going to be in that relationship and they're not kind. Hopefully you'll continue to be a light and there may be a change. So when we talk about that, being friendly, being considerate, well, that's one of the biggest words, considerate, that we use. And when I talk about being considerate of other people, you cannot put yourself first all the time in a relationship. If that person says, this bothers me, and in most relationships, I believe that people have said it. They may have tried to say it in a nice way, or they may have said it out of anger, that this bothers me. But one of the things you have to do is listen to what is being said. And not only listen to what is being said, listen to what you see. Oh, yeah. Listening to what you see. So anyway, there we go right there. Okay, hey, that's what love is. Because we make these promises in this love game. Turn your tongue several times because you can not take back words once you say them. Think about it. Is it kind or hurtful? That is so true. Turn your tongue. Flip it in your mouth a couple of times. Yes. So you can be very careful what you say because you can't take words back. If you tell your mate, and she got me on another whole deal. If you tell your mate, I'm so sick of you, and when you want them to come there, they think, but they sick of me. Why do they want me to come here? You tell your mate, I just don't like you. Then maybe somebody else will. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So be very careful what you say because, baby, you can't take words back. Okay, you cannot take them back. Now you can go back and apologize, but apology comes with changed behavior. It's not an apology. It's an excuse. If it's not changed behavior, if they don't start being kind to you, they tell you they love you, but they don't start being kind. Changed behavior is what lets you know that the apology was genuine and true. That's what it does. Yeah. Okay. How about some promise to love? Stop making these promises. Here we go, Mr. Kim. Promise to love. I know this is the best music on the planet. Y'all see, I also I put up there. If you want to donate, we feed the homeless once a month. The very end of the month, $ Jazz1958. If you'd like to make a donation, we feed 100 homeless people every month. Last month, we donated to 5 fish and 2 loaves in Fort Worth. That's if I don't feel like cooking or I'm not able to cook. What we do is we make that donation. All right, so here we go. How about some Kim? Promise to love. We make some promises. Let's see what we do with that. Baby, come walk with me, 'cause you've been away too long. I can live selfishly, and I know I was wrong. Oh, I embrace it completely. My life has new meaning. Yeah. Baby, I cherish you, and I promise to love. Now it's crazy to me. I've been running all this time. You waited patiently for the love you would not find, darling. I need you so deeply, and your love has set me free. Yeah, baby, I treasure you, and I promise to love. Promise to love. Promise to love. Woman, I'll carry you, and I promise to love. When we go all the way, you bring peace to my world. I would do anything. You're my love. You are my girl. I can see what your heart has been asking. Do you believe this is love everlasting? Then I'll marry you, and I promise to love. All right, baby, promise to love. Hey, girl, I promise you, yes, I do, yeah. I promise to keep you, girl. Promise to have and hold you. See, I'll never leave you, darling. And I promise to love you, girl. See, your love is a good thing, and girl, I need you every day. It's true, baby, 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 baby. I cherish you. Yes, I do, girl. You're the baddest woman I've ever known. The sweetest thing I've ever had. Yes, you are. And I want to thank you, baby, for loving me and changing me and saving me. See, I was lost, I was lonely, but you came in and turned it all around, girl. You lightened my life. Yes, you do. You're the song of my heart, the joy of my soul. And I'm going to love you, girl. I am. I want to be good to you now, dear. The Lord shine His light on our love as we move on down the road together, girl. Baby, 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 baby. Promise to love. And you know, that's one of the things. And I was sitting up there and it says promise to love. And it says, how can two walk together? This is something my pastor taught a lot. How can two walk together except they agree? If you're not in agreement that you need to be kind to one another, it's kind of hard to walk with somebody who's mean and contrary and nasty, and you trying to be kind. And it's not being reciprocated to you. And so when we talk about promising to love means that we're going to have those characteristics, being kind. And I'm going to go back over that scripture one more time because it's not the only thing, but that was the word out of it I wanted to take today. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. Some of y'all say, I'm just rude like that. That's just the way I talk. But you need to get you some lessons on how to talk to people. Yeah. You need to get some ways on how to talk to folks. And then you don't want them to talk to you crazy, but you want to talk to them crazy. So anyway, it's not irritable or resentful. It's not those things. It rejoices in the truth. Okay? And when I say that, guess what some people say? You know, they say it's your side, my side, and then it's the truth. And when we come to what the truth is, we can rejoice in that. Yeah. Y'all, we know if we're not being kind to people. We know that. You know, we'll even say, you know I was a little nasty to her, but she deserved it. Maybe she deserves to see some light. So maybe that can make her change. Or maybe that can make him change. All right here. All right then. Yes. Yeah, promise to love. Be kind. Can you make me a priority? Put my love on top. That is so very important. If folks in a relationship, they don't want to be number 5 on your list of things to do. Because guess what? By the end of the day, your day runs out and you haven't got to them. You got to number 1, 2, and 3 things to do. But you didn't get to number 5. And that's where they fail. And after day after day after day that happens, then you wonder why there's a problem in the relationship. You know you can't go and not water a plant for 5 or 6 days. Don't give it no sunlight and then expect it to live. With that same effort that you're putting into those other things, put that effort into your relationship. Put that effort into your children. Put that effort into yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yeah. We got to be kind. Sometimes we can't be kind to nobody else. We're not even kind to ourselves. We doing ourselves bad. So it's kind of impossible for you to do something for somebody else and you can't do it for yourself. You're beating yourself up. You're not eating right. You don't exercise. And then you ain't wondering why you can't give nothing to nobody else because you're not giving to yourself. You're not kind to your own self. Oh, yeah, I know I'm right on that. And so it's impossible to give away that you don't have. When you look in the mirror, you looking at yourself, and you don't like who you are. So it's impossible for you to really like somebody else, really like. You may admire, but really like. And really be kind. If you're not kind to yourself, it's kind of hard to be kind to somebody else. You doing all kind of stuff, messing yourself up and eating everything. I told y'all when I look in this mirror, when I'm talking, I'm looking in the mirror at me. Sometimes I'm not kind to me. Sometimes I push me too far. Sometimes I don't allow me to rest. Sometimes, and I'm learning in life, I know in the mornings I got to get up. And when I get up in the morning, I ain't got to get up if the Lord take me. But when I get up in the mornings, I know I got to go into some praise and worship so that I can be the best person I can be. Sometimes it's 30 minutes of it. Sometimes it's 2 hours, depending on how I woke up. And my family knows that I'm going to get some praise and worship. I got to do that so the God in me can arise. And that old mean demon can be set aside. Because, we all have it in us not to be kind, to mean mean. I know this tongue of mine, I know it could be very ugly and very nasty. And one of the things is when I apologize or when I do something, I have to mean it from here or I don't do it. There are some things that we have not apologized to people for that people have not apologized to us for that are lingering in our spirit. And sometimes it takes a simply, I'm sorry, and change behavior. That's the recipe. I'm sorry, I apologize, and change behavior. That's all it takes. Yeah, that's all it takes. And we need to do that. So let's talk about it. We're going to be, I want y'all to remember Soul Food Sundays, DJ DD and DJ Cassidy, 3 o'clock every Sunday, Soul Food Sundays. They be playing some gospel music, baby. They be serving it up. And so I want y'all to make sure y'all tune in there. Again, I want to say, if you want to donate to the homeless, $Jazz JZZ 1958. We serve them up a bowl. I think we're going to do Sloppy Joe's this month. Sloppy Joe's and chips this month. So we're going to be doing that. Be kind to them. If you can donate $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, whatever you can donate, so that we'll be able to be generous in our giving. And not, like I said, it's 100 people that we serve every month. And also, something else I was going to tell you. We'll be having the Love Cafe shirts on sale. I'm getting them on my website today. I know I told y'all that 2 weeks ago. We'll get them on the website so you can get you a Love Cafe t-shirt. Spreading the love all over the country. That's what we're doing, spread love. And the way to make it a pandemic is you share this video with someone. You be kind to someone, let your light shine, so they may see your good works and glorify your Father, which is in heaven. Sometimes people don't believe in God because we don't believe in it. We just talk about it. Oh, what's that? Something like that. Y'all know I say something like that. Sometimes people don't believe in God because we supposed to be the light on the earth. They don't want to believe in God, and then you want to get funny with them and get nasty with them. But they look at how you are. You're not even kind. Oh, boy. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to hit our last song. This is a new one, Charlie Wilson and Johnny Gill, KC, and somebody else on this song. Johnny Gill, KC. Anyway, y'all going to hear it. Wait a minute, come on. But it's it's no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us now. There is nothing that can stop you when you love.
I've been in love with you. And on a scale of 1 to 10, you and I'm up at the word can't comprehend. I bet you can say agree. See you moving ballerina. Hit me higher than a plane. Got me tipsy on your love and some champagne. Let's keep the music playing while we dance all night. Never letting go.
We lost it there. Oh, y'all know I can play it now. Don't think I can't. I don't know what happened, but we lost it right there. Because we're going to finish that little song. Charlie Wilson new song, Babyface, and then we're going to get it in here. That's what we're going to do.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Your girl Jazz is going to do it right there. We ain't, don't think we forgot it.
When I'm up at the world can't comprehend. What you think is angry? I see you moving ballerina. You take me higher than a plane. Got me tipsy on your love like some champagne. Let's keep the music playing while we dance all night. Never letting go because there's no and as long as you hear me, everything gonna be a birthday party. Ain't no stopping us now. It's all fun, and it ain't no stopping us now. We better like a buckle, and we can get a little local. Lay on the beach, don't be no plans. Get back all day with our feet in the sand. And mommy be somebody new. She told me wisdom that's a brother. Yeah. Mexico's in the kind of sun.
All right, I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Same time, lunch day, 12 noon. Don't forget Soul Food Sundays. It's Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. with your girl, Dee Dee and Cassidy.